Hello, I'm going to do a quick video on what mindful eating is. So mindless eating is not being present, being checked out. When you look down, all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I've eaten the whole bag of chips. And it's kind of like muscle memory. You didn't really taste it. You didn't really notice the texture or the flavor. Your mind was somewhere else. And our human brains have the ability to do that. Mindful eating, meaning having your full mind, being super present. So I have cashews here. It would be like sitting here and just eating and tasting the flavor and the texture and the temperature and really taking the time to just eat. That's it. Not watching TV, not being on my phone, not talking, not being in front of somebody, not multitasking. That's really hard to do in our society. I live in the United States of America and it's 2025, and I don't think we do that well. I think we're typically multitasking or we're doing other things. Even when we're alone at home at the table, we're reading the paper, or I don't know if anyone gets the paper anymore. We're looking at our phone or tablet or whatever, and we're doing other things besides eating. If you travel around the world, there are so many cultures that sit and eat very well and take a very long time to enjoy what was prepared for them. So I don't think it's a human thing that we rush through foods. I think it can be a cultural thing. And mindful eating is this movement that we're trying to get back to being present at meals. Because when that's lost, your nervous system can get kicked out of rest or digest, which is the parasympathetic of the autonomic nervous system that you want to be in to digest your food well. And so if you're reading something that is disarming or triggering and you're now in your sympathetic nervous system, you don't digest as well, or your body thinks it's at a threat. And sometimes you can be in a level of anxiety or depression where you're at a constant state of threat. So you're needing pharmaceutical, or you're needing some sort of biohacking to help the body stay calm, and then digestion's just jacked anyway. So mindful eating is this tool to help relax and digest well. On the flip side of that, I work with a lot of people who have a lot of anxiety around food, and so they need distraction, meaning I don't want to pay attention to my meal. I just want to get through it. So then mindful eating would not be a good tool, meaning I need to distract myself so I can get through this meal and then I can move on from my day. So it depends upon your story. It depends upon what you have and what you're working through. But mindful eating can be a very good tool for digestive disorders, for stress management, and for slowing down. And slowing down is becoming very cliche. And it can be very hard to do for a busy brain, but also the one thing that can help a busy brain. So slow down slowly and try mindfulness if your outcome is a more regulated nervous system for your health. Okay, hope this helps.